You'll receive email notification every time your favorite brands will be live on HSN. Customize your shopping experience with when to watch emails today.
It's got to be the best deal we have ever offered.
Shop today's hottest deals all in one place on HSN's free TV streaming service, QVC Plus and HSN Plus.
This is where it gets very exciting.
Score savings from QVC, HSN, and beyond, and get that thing you need at the price you want.
Wait till you see what you're saving.
Your wallet will thank you. It's all on QVC Plus and HSN Plus. Download the free TV app to start streaming now.
You're watching HSN, and I'm Suzanne Runyon. And the scenes that you just saw are literally in some of the most beautiful, beautiful country here in the U.S. This is, honest to goodness, one of my favorite shows to do because the artisans who create the Chaco Canyon line, they are not only renowned for their craftsmanship, but they are true Native Americans. And by buying Chaco Canyon, not only do you have the most gorgeous jewelry, it's amazing, but also you just continue this tradition that I believe we should never, never lose in this country because it's impeccable. I think it's important. Great stories behind it. You're going to meet Courtney here in just a second. She's got an amazing story. There are books written on her family about her and her family and their life out west. So let me give you a sneak peek at a couple items coming up in this show. You are not going to believe what we have coming up. I am not kidding you. Okay, I'm wearing this one. I'm going to say, get it now. You guys, this is so funny. I was prepping my show, and I was talking to my producer, Jonathan, and I said, Jonathan, I think HSN made a mistake. I really do. I said, I think they've made a mistake. And I thought it was going to be this I thought this pendant was going to be the size of my fingernail. This is Sleeping Beauty turquoise. Those for Sleeping Beauty are massive pieces, all sterling silver. You get the chain to go with it. It's under $50. So if you're at home, you know what that is? That's my hairspray. If you're at home and you're like, oh, that's Sleeping Beauty. If you've ever wanted Sleeping Beauty, if you ever want to gift somebody Sleeping Beauty, a cross is such an awesome item. Do not miss out on this, you guys. I am not kidding you. I thought it was a typo, and I didn't tell a soul. I'm like, we're not going to tell anybody, because if it's a mistake, that's one of the greatest mistakes I've ever seen happen on the history here at the network. So grab this now. Give it as gifts. I never say do Chaco Canyon as gifts, because usually we're buying it for ourselves. This one, I would totally do that. One more thing I want to show you, and I'm really, really super sad. But hopefully we can we show the model's picture, Jonathan, if you don't mind? Because unfortunately, we do not have this baby in the studio with me, and I wish we did, because this is those once-in-a-lifetime collectibles. Guys, it's the famous squash blossom necklace, all Campitos turquoise. It's the wow, guys. I mean, it is big, it's beautiful, it's bold. I have 22 of these available to go around. I don't know if we can zoom. Can you zoom into, Jonathan, I'm gonna ask you to do everything on that darn .com. Because it is impeccable. The workmanship, the oxidation, the history behind the squash blossom is amazing. It is a very traditional, sought-after piece. Those Campitos turquoise are huge, huge, huge. And if you want that big statement piece, that is truly the collectible in anybody's turquoise or Native American collection. Oh, great shot, thank you. That's what I want you to get. And again, the countdown will be on. We have VIP financing on this. You get 18 months to pay it off if you have our HSN card. It will be coming up, but that's going to be your look at it right there. All right, so I can introduce you to Courtney, who's joining me. Courtney's family has been actually a very significant part of the Southwest for decades, centuries. It's literally now centuries. And they're literally written, you have books, Courtney, written about your family, about being some of the original folks out in the Southwest. And just give us a little teeny bit of history, because I love sharing your family's story.
We've been in the Southwest for over 100 years, trading with the Native American people. We're so thankful to be here on HSN. It's such an opportunity for where we live, and all the artists are so excited to see their jewelry featured tonight.
And they do, and we're going to tell you the stories behind them, but I love it. And your family has had such a long, wonderful working relationship. And I really want to thank you and your family for continuing this tradition. It is so important. I'll get on my little soapbox. I think it's so important when we understand, yes, we buy the jewelry because we love it. I'm a turquoise lover. My mom and dad were both into Native American jewelry when I was growing up, and so it was a big part of my life. But the fact that every one of these we buy and enjoy and show off and wear and love, there's also really an important tradition that you and your family have kept going for literally more than a century now. So that's the story there. Let's get into some great looks. This is fun. I love what you did on this. You guys did, and your artisans did, a little more of a fresh take on that whole idea of liquid silver.
It is. This is something we haven't done before. So this is, and once this is sold, we don't have this turquoise again. So this is, you want it. We can't repeat this. We won't be bringing this back to HSN because the material is not available. Turquoise is rarer than diamonds, believe it or not. It's getting very, very hard to get turquoise. So if you like this, I feel like this is something really fun. This is something delicate that we don't do a lot of. And I just think this is a piece you can wear every single day.
Yeah. Oh yeah, this is the one that, even if you say, oh, I just love turquoise, but you don't want necessarily a true Native American traditional look, this is yours. I've got a couple pieces coming up that are kind of like that. Wait till you see these killer drop earrings that I love, but we have a lot of options. All right, so here's what's cool. You have a triple strand. It's already done for you. You don't have to do any thinking. It's already gonna fill that neckline. I wanna show you the extender back here too, because this is important. It starts as the shortest part is 18.5 inches, but because we have the extender, and look, they put a little pop of that Campitos turquoise there on the back. It's a little twisted, but when you get it at home, you'll be able to extend this. Like, I'm gonna try to fix it. There we go. Look how far, look how much more I've got to go. So I can go up to 22.5 inches. So this can now go really long. So if you, I love wearing, obviously I love wearing black with turquoise, but if you wear this with a turtleneck in the wintertime, it's gonna fit around that neckline very easily. In the summer, I don't think we could ask for a better look for summertime.
I don't think so. I wore this. I picked this tonight. I just feel like it's so fun. It's so fresh. If you've never shopped with Chaco Canyon, we would love for this to be one of your starting pieces. This is under $100 for something that's all made right here in the United States, GIA tested turquoise and sterling silver.
Okay, gotta let you know, here's the other thing that's super cool about the next 2 hours. Everything is wildly limited. We would love, Courtney, to have 10 today's specials a year. They just don't have the capacity to make that much jewelry for us. So when you see these really exclusive 2-hour chunks, understand none of this. It's not like we have 500 of these. In fact, I'm down to less than 200 available in this very first item. Dozens already ordered. It's beautiful. This one's easy. I love those pieces. And I'll tell you, I was recently in, it was a great trip. Where did I go? I'm having a brain fart. Oh, shoot. It was fabulous. It's across from Italy. Someone help me. It starts with a C. Croatia, thank you. So it was a great place. I loved it. But I was there, and I got, they have this area that has pearls, right? And I got a sterling silver necklace with one simple pearl on it. And I thought, ooh, I just love how clean and pretty it was. And do you know, I've worn that thing over and over again. And this very much reminds me of that, where it goes with the jeans, it goes with the white t-shirt, you know, it goes with, you know, just tons of things. It's just a more casual look.
It is, and it has that extender, so you have such a different look when you wear this. I just feel like this is one of those pieces you really should get home and experience, because this is something that you're gonna wear every day. You're gonna look that Southwestern boho fashionista with very little effort.
Okay, so there we have. Now look what's happened. I'm gonna take it back to my bust and you're gonna see it land on the table. But look at how much more length we have. Like, now that, if you're wearing a white collared blouse and you want to put it around the collar, it's going to do that. If you want to fill the collar up, you can really, now watch, I'm going to go all the way to the smallest size right here. And you can see now it's really going to be able to fill up that beautiful V-neck or that collar just really easily. How dynamite is this piece though? I do want to talk a little bit about liquid silver. And guys, we have to go unbelievably close to the silver pieces. Oh, look.
Oh, perfect.
Sam, really, really, really reading my mind right there. Talk about the tradition of that one little tube.
So liquid silver has been our bestseller here at HSN since we first started, which is over 25 years ago, and we don't sell liquid silver anywhere else but to HSN customers. So this is only here at Home Shopping Network. You cannot find our quality of liquid silver anywhere else but here at HSN. And like I said, if you guys have never bought from us, this is a great starting piece. And we also offer lifetime warranty on all of our product. So even 15 years from now, you just want this professionally cleaned, we'll do that free of charge.
They are, I have to tell you, God bless them. And I think this is why you guys are so well respected. They love you guys, the customer. They will knock themselves out. That's why 25 years later here, over a century of their family history, trading and working with the Native Americans down in the Southwest. I mean, they just have an amazing reputation. And really, honestly, I mean, that's decades of family members, right, who have kept this relationship going in the respect you have, in the way you've, again, kept these amazing traditions that, God bless, if we ever lose the artistry and the workmanship that goes into making these pieces, I personally be crushed, but I think it would be a tragedy for the world, because you'll see nothing quite as, this is going to sound really weird, spiritual. I'm going to say, because when you feel their pieces, I swear you can feel the artisan's love in each and every piece. That sounds weird, but I'm telling you, you really do. I can put on a piece of jewelry and I can tell if it's kind of been cranked down in some weird factory somewhere, or I can put on a Chaco Canyon piece and go, wow, I can really seriously feel who's done this. And it's amazing. It really does. It sounds so dramatic, but it's so true.
It's so true. When you get something home that's actually handmade, you don't feel like, you know, but there's not a lot of these being made. These are very limited. This is all done by hand. It's a labor of love, but and like you said, it's keeping the tradition alive. We're the last show on TV that's true, authentic Native American made.
Yep. Isn't that amazing, guys? I mean, and again, oh, one other thing, please know your source of buying jewelry, especially turquoise. You've got to know your source. And I know you guys are always, you know, they know, but there's so much fake stuff out there, and they've gotten so good at making the fake look like real turquoise. Be careful where you're buying it, okay? Just know you're getting the real deal when you're shopping with us. All right, Jonathan, I know these are almost gone. Guys, I've got about a minute and a half to go. The countdown's on. There's less than 100 left. I will tell you in the next 2 hours, I promise you we're gonna have multiple sellouts. I have items coming up that are over $300 in savings. Now, I haven't seen that in a long time, right? And we have a lot of brand new for the show as well. We've got the Kickin' Cowboys coming up, which is super cute. I
love those.
They're so cute.
I love that Kickin' Cowboy.
Here's the other thing that's really neat is the whole idea of fashions has been so elevated, and it's on everybody's radar because of shows like Yellowstone and all that. Have you guys really seen, and I know you're reacting to the influence of turquoise Native American jewelry following the big rage in fashions?
I think people right now, they want to know where their jewelry comes from. I think people really do care that it is authentic. It's not made and mass produced in a factory overseas. This is really coming from New Mexico. This is coming from Gallup, New Mexico, Grants, New Mexico. Very small town, but this is our economy. Jewelry is our economy, and so we're so thankful for HSN customers that love our jewelry and that keep us going.
And by the way, you saw the video in the beginning of their stores. Buy it from us.
Yeah,
I'm telling you.
Yeah, this necklace would be over $200 in our store.
Yeah, just FYI, if you think I'm like, well, I'll just run down there. I saw they have a store. No, it's not. It's not. When you're there at their home, it's going to be less expensive. It is not. All right, guys. Now, I told you at the beginning of the show. Oh, I knew it. All right, here we go. I swear to you, I have been doing this job for a very long time. I was reading just the description. I said, oh my goodness, it's Sleeping Beauty. Sleeping Beauty, if you're not familiar with it, is the most coveted turquoise in the entire world. Sleeping Beauty has not been mined for years and years and years and years and years. And it's very hard to get, and it's incredible quality. It's what every turquoise wish it could grow up to be. I've sold over 100. I thought, when I saw the price, I thought, number one, it would be the size of my fingernail. Number two, it'd be the teeniest little, like, 3 dots of Sleeping Beauty. And number 4, I actually double checked to make sure it came with the necklace, and it does come with the, look, I still can't believe it. I know I looked at my card and I double checked it, but you actually get the 18-inch necklace all in sterling silver for under $50. This is the one piece that I don't I don't give away turquoise as a gift. I keep all my turquoise because I love it. It's typically pretty expensive, right? To keep this up there. But this one is finally you can give a gift of turquoise. We're going to talk about it in 5 minutes. I will 100% guarantee you at this pace, it will be completely sold out. So it's probably going to be a little truncated presentation. All right, so the next item up, I have this, let's see, we're doing the cluster earrings. Okay, so, well, we're going to have to do this on .com. Yeah, and I do want to show the lariat necklace. We're going to show you both pieces, guys. So we're going to start with the earrings. There are 30 remaining. Then we're going to go to the matching necklace. And I apologize, we just don't have the samples here. We have 20 in the necklace left. Actually, that's funny. It went down dramatically since I was prepping for the show, right? All right, so here's what's happening. On this one, look at the savings. Again, remember I told you there's going to be multiple items that are $300 off. These earrings are $300 off. We have 12-month VIP financing. What does that mean? If you have your HSN card, use it because you'll get 12 months, a year and a half to pay these earrings off. And if you pay them off in a year, you will get no extra interest charged, which is remarkable, and it's really one of the great benefits of having our HSN card. That necklace you saw, guys, is down from $400 to $269.98. The necklace is 18 inches, and that drop is 6.5 inches. It's $138 off. So do we want to start earrings or necklace, Jonathan? Which one do you want to show first? All right, we're going to start with a necklace. Tell us all about it.
Okay. That is made by Leona Delgarado. She is new to our company. If you guys have followed us, you know her aunt, Loretta Delgarado. So this is being passed on from generation to generation. And by HSN customers, we're able to keep this tradition going. And everybody at home, this is such a movement. Everybody is so excited to be featured here on HSN. It's so fun to see, and it's so cool to see new artists, you know, taking on the tradition and learning this art. This is completely handmade. The chain on that is completely all done by hand. Every stone on there is cut by hand. It's cut from rough turquoise. We are doing everything in-house.
Go ahead.
Oh, and this is really traditional right here. This is like a cluster design. And I know I've said it before, but there's no middleman here. This is a direct relationship between our company, who is the source of the Native American jewelry in the Southwest, right to HSN. That's why you're getting these prices. You're pretty much getting wholesale pricing.
That's amazing.
And it's all made right here in the United States, all sterling silver, all GIA tested turquoise. Such a great deal.
Okay, you guys are loving the necklace. Makes sense. I think lariats are really sexy, to be honest with you. There are 15 left. That's it. They're, and you know what? Look at that drop. Now that drop's 6.5 inches. The way you guys constructed that chain, though, you can really pull that up. So if you want to really go for it, maybe you have a really nice V-neck, or maybe it is a turtleneck, you could hook it up higher and let that drop be much higher when you're wearing it. Or if it's under a blouse, it'd be really pretty to really hike that up and let that drop just go down, which would be really gorgeous. The necklace is almost gone. Why don't we pop, if you don't mind, Jonathan, to the earrings, because these are really exquisite, and they are kind of the same feeling, but they do have a little different look to them.
They do. These are like medium heavy earrings. Okay. So if you're really sensitive, I have really sensitive ears, this might not be the earring for you, but this is a showstopper earring. This is it, you know. This is the moment. I feel like if you love Southwestern style, you love the Southwest, definitely these earrings are for you. This is a collector's item right here. Like I said, all the stones in that is all cut from rough turquoise. And we are going through and matching each of the turquoise for each of these pieces.
It's gorgeous. Can we just show the earrings, Jonathan? Just because, thank you. They are a little bit different. And again, the size on this. Okay, let's have a moment. I know it's really hard to tell. That is 2 7/16 of an inch long. So remember, you said a little bit more heavier weight. So if you don't, like you say, you don't like heavier earrings, you might want to avoid those. But it's because they're almost 3 inches. So if I have, where's my handy dandy ruler? Okay. 2 7/6. I can never do 7/16. I'm sorry. So 1, 2, 1, 2, 5, 6. Okay, about 2.5 inches would it be?
Yeah.
Okay.
About 2.5.
So here we're gonna play along with me on this one. About 2.5 inches right there. Okay. So if I put this up to my ear, I'm wearing these fabulous hoops that are coming up. But if I put them up to ear, this is how big that earring is, guys. I mean, it's wow. That's why, obviously, originally it was almost $800. I think when you see earrings on .com, it's a little hard to tell. Do we have a model picture on .com wearing those earrings? Because then we could kind of see it on them too. I mean, they're oh, there we go.
Oh my gosh.
That's it. There we go.
Yes.
Let's have a moment.
So beautiful.
Wow.
Oh, I absolutely love those earrings. In the center of that is what we call a star stamp. It's like a concho that we stamp out by hand. It takes a very talented silversmith to do something like this. Really? A lot of the silversmiths that we work with, this is something they've been doing for generation to generation to generation. This takes a master artist to make something like this.
Okay, just FYI, this would be really cute as posts too. If you had them up higher, stick a post on it. I'm putting in my order.
And we can customize things for you guys too at home. So say you wanted these as posts instead of the French wire, or even if you wanted these as a screw back or a clip-on earring, we can convert that for you. And you can contact us on our website, on our Facebook page. We even have TikTok now. We got Instagram.
You really will do it for them?
Yes.
Okay, did you hear that, guys? They will make it a clip, or they're going to give you a post if you want it. Just reach out. I'm telling you, they're crazy. Do you know how much work it is to fix those and like hook them up for you? Anyway, thank you. That's huge. That's huge. And that's the way, especially if you're a little concerned, to wear a heavier, bigger earring. So
we want you to be very comfortable shopping with us. We're regular people. We want you to be happy with anything that you purchase from us.
I'm trying to get it. Is the necklace gone, Jonathan? The lariat necklace? Okay, if you want that lariat necklace, there's now 9 remaining. All right, here we go. Okay, I love what you did with the rings in the show.
I know.
Really, really smart. These are super clever. A guy can wear this, a gal can wear this. It does not matter because it's totally adjustable, and I'll show you that in just a second. So this is our Thunderbird adjustable ring. It's Campitos turquoise. We have 5 through 12. It's about 1 inch long, 3/4 of an inch wide, and then here's the magic. You ready? Dun, 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 dun. I'm gonna show you the magic in just a minute, I promise. It's under here. It's open in the back, really sturdy, very strong. You can literally customize it to your finger, your knuckle. A guy could wear this one easily, but look how powerful and amazing this is. Why has the Thunderbird been such an important Native American symbol?
That has been something that has been passed down from generation to generation. The Thunderbird represents the earth and the heavens, so it's the in-between of the two. And the really incredible thing right here, guys, is every single one of these is handmade. This is made by Jeremy Delgarito. They're all signed by Jeremy Delgarito. So not only are you getting a really beautiful piece of jewelry, this is something that will, it's like buying art. It's something that when you buy something like this, this is something you can pass down because it will appreciate in value over time because it is artist signed. These are all handmade. The work on here is incredible, and it's under $100. Your guys' pricing here at HSN just blows me away.
It's so
every
good.
time.
It really does. So again, originally, and this is on sale, we're $50 off on this. Like, we have so many great prices in this show. You're gonna see another necklace coming up. I think it's around like $60-something. I know we have one around like, it really is shocking. This is all sterling silver. There's so many steps, and I do want to talk about that. How close, I don't know how close these cameras can go, but I'm gonna try to hold still. I swear I was Italian in a past life. I cannot hold my hand still. But I want to hold still because I really want you to talk about how each little part of this is completely handcrafted.
So each one of these is hand stamped.
Like all these.
All of these are hand stamped. So the silversmith alone, just to make all of these stamps, is an art form in itself. Look at the detail on here. And I'm telling you guys, if you were to come to the Southwest, this would be around $200 at least, and it's $99. It's such a great price. It's like you're getting factory prices, really. And like I said, this is the last show on TV that is authentic Native American made. This is not made overseas. Jeremy Delgarito is an amazing, amazing artist, and we have that direct relationship with HSN to be offering you guys something like this.
It is. It's awesome. All right, guys, 5 through 12. I think my most limited now is probably 5 and 12. Would that be right, Jonathan? Usually the smallest and the largest, but remember, totally adjustable. That's great because really you can get a ring and then truly be able to adjust it to fit your finger perfectly, especially if you're worried about, will it go over my knuckles? You do not have to worry about that. Stay right there in the line for those before they're sold out. out. Oh, we're just gonna keep rolling on. So cool, and a great guy gift. If you're feeling a little bit guilty, because you kind of stunk on Father's Day, there's a makeup gift.
Yeah, that is. My best friend is Native American, and he wears that ring every day as a thumb ring. It's just such a great ring.
That's cool. That's really cool.
It
Yeah,
really
I can see. And you could, like, you know, have
really
some fun
could.
with it. Oh yeah, look,
I love it as a thumb ring.
That's super cool. All right, you guys are loving it. I love it too. Here we go. Moving on to these hoops. I'm going to insist, or at least I hope you'll really try these. I think much like, do we still have that first necklace? Can you guys grab the multi-layer very first necklace we had? Because I think these two together are really great.
Oh,
because
yes.
to me, they both feel like they're a little bit more contemporary. We have 80 pairs available. And Jonathan, I'm gonna bring out that very first necklace again. I know it's really limited because I think those two look great together. It's
They
sort of
really,
a
really
modern
do.
take, but still using very traditional. Sleeping Beauty too. Let's have a moment on that. Look. Sleeping Beauty, Sleeping Beauty, look, all the way around. You know what most people would have done to save the Sleeping Beauty? Only done it on the front and would have skipped every other one. Maybe done a silver ball here and then a sleeping, you know what I mean?
And this is coming straight from Zuni, New Mexico. So every week we go to Zuni, New Mexico. We actually get to go to some of the artists' houses. And we get to buy direct from the artist. This is just like you came to the Southwest, that you know Joanne Chima, and you were able to purchase these earrings directly from her. And I'm telling you guys, HSN pricing is wild because this would be like around $240 in our store, and it's $120.
And look at all the sterling silver they use, and all this is handcrafted. Look at the high polish. You can see how it's handcrafted. That's what's and these are sturdy too. You ever bought a pair of sterling silver earrings that's a little wire, and they literally just twist and fall apart? You sneeze at them, and they just completely fall apart. This is a ton of sterling. They're very durable, very, very lightweight. The size on it, as you saw, this comes in at, what are we talking about? 1 3/4 inches. And then look at the width. So 1 3/4 inches there. We are a little under 1/4 inch wide. I'll try to turn that. Yeah, about 1/4 inch wide. So they're impressive. They're wearable. We love hoops. Like, what woman doesn't have a bunch of hoops? Because you know why? They're just go-to. You know, you're just like, oh, what am I going to wear today? Throw a hoop on. And very, very, very comfortable for that bigger look. Now, if you missed the first item in the show, I'm going to give you an update. This will go from 18 inches, and it goes another, the extender is what, 3-4 inches?
Yep.
So you can really take this much, much longer. I think we sold several hundred. I know we do not have a lot of the necklaces left. Jonathan, how are we doing on the quantity on the necklace? The quantity on the necklace? Okay, we have 150 left, and we started with well over 200, so half the quantity gone. But we were saying, Courtney, this I think is a really fresh take on wearing traditional Native American jewelry.
I think it really is. If you're someone who doesn't usually wear a lot of Native American jewelry, this is a great starter piece. Again, this is something that we'll appreciate and value. That this isn't fast fashion. This is something that you can pass down from generation to generation to generation. And these are coming straight from Zuni, New Mexico. There's just no place on TV like this. And I'm so excited for you guys to get any of these pieces home because you will cherish these. And I always remember my granny always wearing a ton of turquoise. It's just like one of those core memories that I have. Yes. And I'm so thankful that I got some of her pieces because it's more of a meaningful piece to me than just.
Next time we're on, I actually inherited a squash blossom from my mom, and I need to bring that in.
Oh, that'd be
Here we go.
really
We started
cool.
out with 80 the hoops. They're fabulous. Oh, there's less than 20. These are going to sell out. Are we going to go ahead and wrap it up? Okay, I just want to show you. This is all Sleeping Beauty. You all get it. Sleeping Beauty is the rarest of the rarest and the most coveted turquoise in the world. It's known what's called robin's egg blue, with none to very little veining. The less veining it has, the more valuable it is. Look how clean this is. And my producer's Jonathan like, move. I'm like, okay, gotta move, it's gonna sell out. All right, still to come, guys. It is, it is our bar necklace. Oh, this is another one. I love that you did this one because it's coming up in the show, guys, and it's a bar style. And to me, I felt like, wow, that was another one that felt fresh and different, you know, something you normally typically wouldn't see, but on trend with what's kind of happening in jewelry.
It's on trend right now. Native American jewelry, turquoise jewelry, it's so in fashion right now. You just can't beat it.
All right, so now we're gonna move. Okay, ready, set, go. So, no lie, this is so funny. I was prepping for the show, and I've been blessed to work with you for a long time and do Chaco Canyon for years now, right? And okay, well, my producer gave me an update. We start with 500, 250. This is it.
Oh,
half is gone for the mention. So I'm prepping the show, and I'm like going through it. I'm like, oh my gosh, the savings are great. The savings are great. The savings are great. $300 off here, 100 something here, and then I got to this one, and I said, we're missing a 1 at a minimum. I go, we are missing a 1. So then I thought, $49.98. Okay, I swear, I thought to you guys, I thought this cross was going to be the size of my nail. I thought the cross was literally going to be the size of the bail at $49.95, right?
Yeah.
I've never seen a price like this. And then I saw it with Sleeping Beauty, and I was like, okay, they're gonna do one teeny little seed bead, on a cross this size, one of the almost invisible crosses everybody's wearing. And I thought, there's no way there's gonna be a sterling silver necklace that comes with it. I was completely wrong. It is much larger than I expected. Yes, it comes with the necklace. It's all done in sterling silver. And yes, those are really big pieces of Sleeping Beauty turquoise.
And this is coming straight from Zuni, New Mexico. This is made by Bryce Fassett. He is an amazing artist, but really this price is incredible. It's incredible because you can't get the turquoise for that, and you can't get the sterling silver for that now. This is the steal of the show, I'm telling you.
Yeah, sorry, I got to do this real quick. The hoops, I'm going to feel like I'm naked here in a second. They're totally sold out. I just want to give everybody an update.
Thank you, guys.
Those are gone. This is going to go next. I'm not kidding you. But again, let's talk about how valuable or how Sleeping Beauty turquoise is literally almost a commodity now.
It really is.
Yeah.
And how we got this turquoise is a pretty crazy story. There's a lot of businesses in the Southwest that made jewelry, and their kids do not want to take over the family business. So we have been getting very small batches of turquoise. That's how we were able to do the necklace that I'm wearing. That's how we're able to do this beautiful cross pendant. We're supplying the turquoise to Bryce to be able to do this. And it really is, it's unheard of. We cannot do it again at this price unless something really crazy happens with sterling silver right now. Everybody knows sterling silver has gone up a lot.
Yes.
A lot.
Oh gosh, yeah, the cost of silver, really gone up. Okay, so look, and again, if you're doubting, I get it. I too, I thought it was going to be a 1/4 inch. See that little 1/4 inch mark? Thank you. I thought it was going to be that size at this price. There's 150 left, and then it's gone. But look at this. We're about 1 inch all the way from the top of the bail down, going across. We're what, 1/2 inch? The bail's nice and big, so if you do kind of want to switch it to a different chain, but you don't have to. And I love how you did a box chain with it. It's so much nicer than like a fine rope chain. Those drive me crazy. They're really bad, icky ones that always break.
No, I love a box chain too. It's a much nicer chain. Yeah. But yeah, this is such a great piece. If you've never shopped with Chaco, I would love for you guys to get this one home and feel the energy of handmade jewelry when you get something like this. This is also such a great gift. I love giving something like this to my daughter. This is, again, something that we'll appreciate and value because it is made by an artisan. It's not mass produced. It's not cast in a machine. It is actually handmade, coming right from Zuni, New Mexico.
Yeah, and isn't it beautiful? And that's all Sleeping Beauty. So if you've been watching HSN for a long time, you've heard us say this story over and over again. It is the most coveted turquoise in the world. Typically nowadays, when you see Sleeping Beauty, especially in really, really high-end, the really fancy places, they're setting it in 14 and 18 karat gold.
They really
and it looks gorgeous.
are.
If you can afford that, please become my best friend. I'd like to know you. But because that's how valuable the Sleeping Beauty is, and it is so rare. All right, final 80. It's going to be totally sold out. I will give you a look at the chain one more time. It's 18 inches. It's not the creepy little fine rope that gets twisted and knotted. It's a beautiful box chain, so it's got a really neat reflexivity of the light. There's your spring ring clasp, and it's big. Even with me, without my readers on, I actually can see that and I can work with it. So just FYI, it's your last chance. That's it. We're going to go through 500 here in like like probably another minute, it's going to be gone. But I love what you said too, sharing it. Anybody have a baptism coming up? Maybe it's a birthday. It could be you want to give it as a christening gift, and then, you know, when they get older, they can wear it. If you love your turquoise, but you refuse to part with your beautiful big pieces that cost, you know, $800, and you might have a niece or a daughter who said, oh, I'd love to have a cross, but then, my gosh, Mom, Grandma, I love your turquoise. Wouldn't it be cool as a birthday gift to share them? And a cross is so significant.
It really is.
Yeah.
And it's a beautiful message. It's a beautiful meaning. And you know that this is authentic. This is coming straight from New Mexico. This is not mass produced. This is not made overseas. This is true, authentic Native American jewelry.
I'm very sad I have to take it off because it's going to be sold out in like 2 seconds. Oh, you'll enjoy it. You know, it's really nice, it's a great price to try Chaco Canyon quality.
Yes.
And I super dare you to try to find a better value and better quality. You won't find that combination. If you find, they're unmatched when it comes to quality, but for value associated with it, and I don't care, even with our big squash blossom that we have maybe 17 left of the big guy. I have a smaller version coming up, so if you can't do $1,500, I get it. But the big guy, well, when I was in Tucson at the big gem show, goodness gracious, they had squash blossoms going for like $5,000 and $6,000 and $10,000.
Oh yeah.
Like I've never seen anything like it, and I appreciate a squash blossom, but just the silver alone in those is amazing. The last, oh, we're selling it out then. Okay. I'm sure there's enough people on the line that'll sell 10. Yeah, okay. Guys, this is now sold out as well. Enjoy this one. You're gonna love the hoops, you're gonna love the cross. It is totally sold out. Make sure and go to hsn.com. That's right, hsn.com if you want to see the entire Chaco Canyon collection. What Courtney and her team and those wonderful Native American artists do is they just create truly amazing pieces. So we're gonna keep going. There's gonna be a lot more of those little sellouts. Did I see the new little sellout thing, or were you just teasing me, Jonathan? What was the new sellout thing? I didn't even see it. Oh, good. Well, I'll get to see it again, hopefully.
Okay.
All right, very good. All right, guys, so now we're going to move on to the bar necklace. Now, this one, the cross is gone, the bar. Okay, little heads up. This one is also, of course, very limited. I'm going to show you 2 items together. I'm going to show you the matching beautiful bracelet. I think it's delicate, easy to wear. You're seeing it right now. I have, are you sure we have 70? Because I had 16. Okay, we have 70 in the, oh, they might have looked. Okay, so we have 70 in the cuffed. Oh, and the necklace we have 20. That's what I knew was limited. Okay, the necklace I have 20. The cuff I have 70 available. That's it. Now, a bar is very common. I mean, it's cute. It's very updated. It's fun. It's youthful.
It is.
I really like this interpretation of it.
I love this necklace so much. I just feel like this is something you can wear every day. You're running out to the store, even going to the gym. This would be a great necklace. It's just so easy to wear, and you still have that pop of color. I love how turquoise feels in the spring, in the summer. It's so summery. It's just that beautiful blue, and you know that you're getting real GIA tested turquoise. This isn't howlite. This isn't some mystery material. This isn't compressed turquoise. This is real, genuine turquoise straight from the mine.
Yeah, and that's so important. I want you to kind of elaborate on that a little bit, but look, right there, what are we seeing here?
That's our little running bear stamp. So
great?
our original company that we have wholesaled out of for years is called Running Bear Trading. It's in Gallup, New Mexico. It's where a lot of the artists work. And then Chaco Canyon was our new brand when we came onto HSN. So Chaco Canyon's like a little sister company of Running Bear.
And they truly, to this day, it's now on retail television. Retail is the only company still being completely handcrafted by Native Americans. And this is such a near and dear to my heart collection. I love it. It's beautiful pieces. You will, like we said earlier, there is a real warmth and sense that you can tell this is handcrafted. I can touch a cast piece and go, it's cast. I can touch a Chaco Canyon piece and you almost feel the heart and soul of the creator. And I think that's really amazing. There's so much love that goes into it. And in fact, I have called Chaco Canyon the soul of the Southwest. That's
thank you.
You can copyright that and just give me a little bit of
Okay.
that. But it really is, it's the soul of the Southwest, and they do it brilliantly. I don't know if you've ever gone out, if you love turquoise, I mean, if you're nuts about it, maybe you've traveled to Taos and Tucson and Santa Fe and Albuquerque and all those places. When you go to Santa Fe, they have some of the most beautiful jewelry I've ever seen in my life, much like Chaco Canyon pieces, right?
It really is.
I won't shop there. I've had the ability to shop there, but the prices are unbelievable. And it was probably 15 to 17 years ago I was out there, and I couldn't get over how expensive the galleries are. They're called galleries out there, and they're beautiful. But why would anybody shop anywhere else when you're getting the gallery pieces here in Chaco Canyon?
For such a great price. And
Yep.
You guys might be first-time buyers with us, and how are they doing these prices? When you go to somewhere like Santa Fe, even Tucson, anywhere, that's going through multiple hands of people, and so it's driving the cost up. Here, there's no middleman. This is a direct relationship from us to Home Shopping Network. You cannot find jewelry like this made in the United States that is sterling silver and is real, genuine turquoise for these prices. Even in my own store, sometimes when I come on, I'm just, wow, that's such a great price.
So good. And both of these are on sale. Now, I do want to mention, the necklace is almost gone. The necklace, there's 5 left. I didn't say this, and I apologize. It's 20 inches to start with. I want to show you this, how clever this necklace is. You can basically hook this up much, much shorter if you want to. If you want to go really, because you can see the links are very open. So if you want to make it a lot shorter, you can. And I also can make it a lot longer. So you can really adjust this to wherever it's going to fit your neckline perfectly. That's going to be sold out. The cuff is this beautiful twisted design. Again, all handcrafted. There's so much workmanship that goes into each of these pieces. I know we got to go because this is almost gone. Please stay there for the cuff. I think in the cuff we have maybe about 50 left of those. And again, totally adjustable. They can fit just everybody. And you know what's neat about the cuff? It's a great layering piece because it's horizontal versus being a big cabochon on there.
Yeah.
So really nice if you got a lot of other sterling silver you want to add to it. All right, unfortunately, we do not have this in front of us, so we're going to try to describe it as best we can for you. This is the collectible of the entire show. This is it. That's what you're looking at. It's here. This one originally was almost $2,000, and you and I can both attest to that. That is a phenomenal price for this squash blossom because it's big. I mean, it's the showpiece. If I had it on, it would be, you know, it'd be all here, right? The price goes up at the end of the day tomorrow if there's any left, although I don't think there will be. So it's big, okay? Now, the other cool thing about this is it's also all handcrafted, and it's one of the most significant pieces that I think you can collect in your turquoise Native American jewelry line because there's such significance and traditional styling to it and workmanship. Now, here's what we're doing. If you want to use a regular credit card, you can do 5 months on any credit card, pay it off in 5 months. It's $320 a month, okay? Because remember, this is $2,000. We're down to $1,600, so it's a huge $300 savings. Here's where you pull out your HSN card. We're going to give you 18 months to pay this off.
Wow.
If you pay it off within the 18 months, the price you paid today on this, which is phenomenal, is the exact price that you pay 18 months from now. There's no interest charged on our card as long as you pay it off in 18 months. Doesn't matter how you do it. You can do it all at once, do 6 and 6, whatever. Oh, well, there you go, Jonathan. If you don't have an HSN card, you want to take advantage of it, because I do have more things coming up you can use the card on. You can get it today, and then you can use it for the show as well. All right, with 20 left, I guess we're going to get into this one.
Oh, gosh, this is an absolute beautiful piece of jewelry. If you're a collector, if it's something you love, turquoise, this is definitely for you. The beads on that necklace are all made by hand. So each bead, we call those Navajo pearls, all made by hand. It's a phenomenal piece. It's made by Irvin Sosi. Irvin has been with us since the 1980s, and you can see he's became a master artist in this piece.
1980s.
The 1980s. A lot of the artists that work with us, we've worked together for, you know, years and years and years.
And then you go on to work with their children, their grandchildren, nieces, nephews. You know,
it really is a whole family affair. We always say the Chaco family. Join our Chaco family, because it really does feel like a family. We're all working together. You can see on here, the art is just phenomenal. And if you were to come to the Southwest, this would easily be $3,500 to $4,000. It's such a great price. All of the turquoise is hand cut by us in our shop. All of it matches beautifully. We would love to help you. We would love to, even if you wanted a picture of the artist with this piece, we would send that to you.
That would be so
We have a lot
awesome.
of our artist pictures on our website. We would love for you guys to learn more about our company. And like I said, this is a dying art, but by HSN customers loving this, it's keeping this art form alive.
Yes.
It's keeping the tradition of Native American jewelry alive. And it's just really wonderful to see.
It is. And okay, I want to start down with the actual center of it, if you don't mind, because, and if you don't mind, Jonathan, going back in on that too, because that's very significant in terms of horses, the Spanish, and Native Americans.
So it's called the naja, and it is to ward off evil. And the Navajo people saw this on the Spanish conquistadors' heads. And it was to ward off evil.
Horses.
In the horses, yeah. And that's where the naja came from, which is, yeah.
Sorry, that's a great
beautiful
shot. Thank you. We're working hard to show you guys this, and I'm like, oh, I looked up and I was like, that is such a good shot.
And look at the stamp work on this.
Yeah,
it starts off as just sterling silver sheet, and then this is a stamp that.
And I want you to see what, if we can, I know there's a lot going on, but you have to see how rudimentary actually the tools are. It's amazing. Starts as the sheet, which you guys have custom made in the sterling silver. And then look at the stamp work, and then look at the design itself. So all of those little grooves we're seeing, and what I would call teardrops or swags maybe, those are all
all done by hand.
Boom.
Boom. But you have to be a master artist to do something like this. It takes years and years and years to be able to create something that beautiful, of that magnitude. And we're so excited, like I said, to be here at HSN, where everybody is so thankful for HSN customers, from Gallup to Zuni to Grants, the Navajo tribe, the Zuni tribe, very thankful for HSN. Right. It's even when it's been so slow and everything, HSN has really kept our company going, and you guys at home, we're just very thankful for you.
And I love that. And now I want to kind of go up and do the rest of the necklace itself. How big, do you remember how big the actual cabochons? This is Kim Pito's turquoise, by the way. How big are those cabochons, just so people get an idea?
I would say about 1.5 inches.
So again, just to help you visualize this, 1.5 inches. Each of the cabochons. Now, I'm going to cover this up to 1.5 inches. Now imagine if I had one necklace on my neck and the cabochon was hanging here. That's a huge cabochon. There are 6 of them outside of the main center section. So imagine 6 of these. I'm just trying to give you the immensity of the piece. I mean, it is the collectible. It's the wow. It's the one that you walk into a room, absolutely no one else will have it, unless for some bizarre reason you hang out with a lot of people who have Native American turquoise, but no one will have it, and everyone will want to know about it, and everyone will look at it, and everyone's going to go, wow. And it could be the most basic white t-shirt. It could be a great little denim jacket, and you're wearing that. I mean, I love it when I see women who really bring the turquoise. I was literally in an airport in Michigan, a small airport, and the gal had her little, I don't know, it wasn't South, something, I don't know, some uniform on from some airline, right? She was loaded up with turquoise. It was like Upper Michigan. And I asked her, I had to stop and ask her. I go, I love your turquoise. And she goes, oh, I've been collecting it for years. I love it so much. You could tell that was her signature look. And no one else in the darn airport had any turquoise on, but she looked special and different. And this is that piece. Yes. What's going to happen is it's going to be, because I'm sorry we don't have it here, it's going to be, you're going to open the box and just go, oh, wow.
Yeah, and the weight of it, and just when you feel that hand craftsmanship of the piece, I just feel like this is one of those pieces, if you're kind of on the fence, you really need to get it home, because you're going to open the box, it's going to take your breath away. If you're looking for the Yellowstone look, you know, Santa Fe look.
Chic, Santa Fe chic.
Santa Fe chic, that's what someone called me in the airport when I was flying over here one time.
And it's huge now.
It's so in fashion right now, and like I said, these are pieces that are going to appreciate in value. It's one of the only jewelries, pieces out there that you can buy that appreciates in value and doesn't depreciate, and that's coming from GIA. I'm a certified GIA gemologist, and I learned that when I went there, and I didn't realize that because it's artisan made, it's not machine made.
Yeah, it's a massive difference. Now, I'd like to do, guys, if you don't mind, can we go in tight to the bead work? Because believe it or not, that's 2 pieces of silver that have to be handcrafted, sculpted, and then those have got to be put together. Then they've got to be oxidized. So let's describe what we're seeing there, if you don't mind.
So these are all Navajo pearls. These are all handmade beads. So this is a whole process. Sometimes we have to get these orders 6 months out to be able to produce, because everything in it is handcrafted, which is you know, it's just unheard of nowadays. Everything is done by a machine. This is not fast fashion. This is something that is gonna last generation to generation to generation.
Okay, guys, stay on the line for it. How many do I have left, Jonathan? You might want to go to .com at this point. There's 12. 12 of you in the whole wide world can have that one. Now, I will say, FYI, I'm going to show you another one that's coming up because that might have been out of your price point. Remember, it's the wow one. We will have another one coming up next hour that still is gorgeous, but it is going to be a little bit, if that was out of your price range, this might be the one that can work for you. And it's so pretty. And you'll see a lot of amazing details on this one too.
Oh gosh,
this
I
is
love that
actually
one.
different. I do
one of
too.
my favorite
Me
necklaces.
too, it's so good.
Really good.
Okay, that's going to be coming up. All right, going to talk about this necklace just real briefly. We actually have 3 different links in this one. This is a great layering piece. I think it's very fun to wear, just easy, it's casual, you know, it doesn't have to be fussy on this one, you just kind of toss and go. We actually have 3 links on this. We have a 16-inch, an 18-inch, and a 22-inch. Again, I'm down to less than 100 in all 3 options. This is Kingman turquoise that you're getting. Those are wonderful chips. I think it makes it very ethnic looking. I think it keeps
really
it very real looking as well.
It
all right,
does.
so that's just a quick peek at that. I'm not sure we're going to get any time on it, but we'll just move that right along. Okay, you ready for this one?
Yes,
this
gosh, I love this one so much.
I do too. Jump right into it, girl.
I love this. The necklace is made by Urban Sosi, and the earrings are made by up-and-coming artist Helena Barbone. Her mom's been working with us for many years. This is just a really special piece. The stonework on this is just incredible. All of the stones are cut by hand. All of them are inlaid. This is just something, again, you just will not find anywhere else but HSN. These are exclusive only to HSN.
I love this look.
I
absolutely love it. You can tell, and you said this is, well, who's the artist on this?
The necklace is made by Urban Sosi, and the earrings are made by Helena Barbone. I don't think we've ever really brought an earring like this to HSN.
Never.
I think you guys are going to get this home and absolutely love it, especially if you love Chaco Canyon. This is more of that Santa Fe, you know, look. This is something that you just cannot find anywhere else. We don't have these available anywhere but right here on HSN.
And look at all the sterling. And I love the heavy use of the oxidation. That is so cool because it really highlights the turquoise. All right, the turquoise in these, it is going to be Campitos as well. There, thanks guys, great shot on that. This is such a unique combination of getting a fresher new look in Southwestern jewelry, but still using traditional methods. And in this case, even some traditional tools, but you can tell a new kind of flavor to it. Same with this. That dangle drop is out of this world. I do want to mention, hang on there guys real quick. I do want to show you this. It is very adjustable. It says it's coming out at 23¼ inches with a 2-inch drop. So you can see we really hiked it up high, but if you want to wear this very long or you want to do a lot of layering, which I know is your signature look. And
I love layering.
That's the way everybody does it. Nice big lobster claw, but look how much longer this can go. And then I know we got to move off this, but I just want to, am I okay? Okay, 4 dozen necklaces left. Oh, I hope I'm gonna see that little sold out thing. Okay, look at that white blouse, this popping out. It's a great summer look too, because it's lighter. You know, it's not as heavy as say wearing the big one everybody's getting. So both still available. I only have a few left in the necklace itself. All of this sterling silver, by the way. The earrings are just true collectibles. They really, really are. They're beautiful. All right, so we're gonna take a couple of seconds, I guess, and we're gonna talk about the chip necklaces. This is I think a really neat way to have a very ethnic look in Native American jewelry. I also think it's super, super great for layering. Think about if you wear a pair of traditional pearls, how versatile they are, you wear them for a lot of stuff. I think this is kind of a great alternative to that. Now we have 3 links and they're all 3 on sale, which is awesome. We have 16-inch, we have 18-inch, and we have 22-inch, so it's your choice of. We range anywhere from under $100, the 22-inch is $50 off, and they all have 3 flex pays on them. How do you best describe this kind of chip look?
This is definitely more of the traditional look. I feel like if you're going to a concert or a festival or something, this is a perfect necklace. This is made by Lucinda Sardo. Lucinda Sardo does amazing, amazing beadwork. You guys will get this home and you're gonna absolutely love it. This is really traditional Native American look though right here. The Kingman turquoise in this is from about 2009. So,
really? So it's vintage turquoise at this point.
You just can't get it anymore. We don't have the material available. So if you guys love this, I love this piece. I feel like this is so easy to layer. This is another piece. You're not sure what to wear. Throw this on. It looks great. Awesome. It actually looks really good in all 3 lengths too.
Oh yeah, all together.
All together. It just gives it.
Beautiful.
That's that Santa Fe chic.
Yeah, it is. That is just layer it on, bring it on. Okay, so the length is 18 inches on that too, and it's got a nice little lobster claw clasp. Again, all done in sterling silver. You know, I like very much keeping the roughness to the nuggets. Just a little bit of polish on them, but really letting Mother Nature kind of do the work.
It really is. If you love the desert vibes, you love. If you're a turquoise hound like me, then you will love this necklace. And it's such a great price for sterling silver right now. Sterling silver has gone crazy expensive. Really expensive. And this is all made right here in the United States. This is Kingman American turquoise, which is, if you guys follow Kingman, it's become very, very expensive. Yeah. So I would love for you guys to get this.
You guys are knocking out the old close-up on this.
Oh, they are.
Let's talk about the beadwork, because again, those are all completely handcrafted. There's a little bit of a striation on there.
So this is made by Lucinda Sardo, but how we do this, we have to oxidize all the beads, and then her daughter is actually going through and making them look this way. This is, like I said, this is a whole family affair. When you shop Chaco, you're becoming part of our Chaco family. Right. We would love for you guys to get to know the artists. We have videos, pictures on our Instagram, on our Facebook page. We would love to invite you guys to just experience this amazing culture and this amazing jewelry that is very rare to get, but we're so excited to be offering it here at HSN.
And to understand, those all are oxidized. I mean, see the black? The black is just what makes it kind of look like what they call Native American pearl. Yeah. And then they have to go back and they polish off the black. Isn't that interesting? And so each and every one of those little beads, they have to go in. It's got to be very specific kind of in the center. And that's where it gives it that kind of a pearl look. That's the Navajo pearl is what they call it. But it's actually all done in sterling silver with that oxidation process. Isn't that interesting? But all done. You imagine those little beads, and you're going, and then another one, and then they use 2 different sizes. It's pretty incredible.
It's really incredible.
If you want the 16-inch, I'm getting updates. There's 3 dozen left. So again, oh, I love that look. Oh, it's in the 18-inch. I have 150, and the 22-inch, which is a very unusual length, by the way, 100. I will tell you, typically in jewelry anyway, you don't find 22 inches, but to have that longer 22-inch to work with, you'll love. Like, it's gonna be really great. And if you can swing it and do a couple to layer. Also, if you pick up, maybe you've got a really pretty pendant, you can get it from our other lines here at HSN. That 22-inch would be great for framing. Oh, it would. Or if you really have a lot, like I have a lot of multi-strand turquoise necklaces, but to pop kind of that nugget in and the silver in a full turquoise strand kind of gives the eye a break and makes it more chic, quite frankly. So there's some ideas for you to how you kind of mix it up. If you're watching for the first time, many people are asking what this is. This is a very, very contemporary version of Native American jewelry. Very contemporary. It is brand new today. It's triple. You get all 3 of these, all in sterling silver. I'm wearing it pretty darn long. I'm wearing it in its full length right now, but I can really hike this up much tighter. So if you're watching and you're saying, well, I don't know, I've never tried Chaco Canyon, or I don't know if I really want to go for like a squash blossom, because maybe that's just, you've never tried Native American. Trust me, eventually you'll get there once you try a piece. It's like chips, you can't just eat one, right? It's addicting. Yeah, this I think is a great try me. I really do. And if you got that cross, the Sleeping Beauty cross, and you didn't get this, think about wearing the cross right here and let this drape around it. Oh, please. Sorry, I'm focusing back on it because I'm wearing it, so I just wanted to give you this scoop. Oh, thanks, Jonathan. Yeah, I appreciate it. Just FYI, I'm going to put on the other squash blossom. I'm dying to wear it, but I just want to make sure, because you're asking, that this is still available, although unfortunately there's not a lot left. Same true with this item as well. We don't talk about much is how much sterling silver are used on these pieces, especially that one.
There's a lot of sterling silver on here. We don't want to be cheap with things. This is you're buying quality. You're not. We're not trying to sell anything very inexpensive. This is quality. This is we are paying all of our artists a livable wage in a very poverty-stricken area. And it's just so great to bring all of these pieces to HSN, and we love to hear from you guys. The artists love to hear from you guys. They read your guys' comments on .com. We'd love to hear from all of you at home.
But please do comment. And make it nice. Yeah. I mean, I guess you can comment if you don't like something. I am shocked if I read a bad review on Chaco Canyon.
Yeah.
And if they do, trust me, they'll probably reach out and try to find you. I'm not kidding. They're obsessed with you guys, okay? They want to make sure you're happy. But again, I think it is so important to understand there's people and history and a tradition that goes hundreds of years into all these pieces that you and I get to wear. And we're the blessed ones to be able to own these pieces. That's how special I'm getting goosebumps. I nerd out on this stuff, but I get goosebumps. Again, my mom and dad, and we're from Ohio. No real relation to anybody in Native American jewelry, but they love Native American jewelry. They used to do the Hishi beads, they'd string. I have many of my parents, and both my mom and dad loved it. It was something they enjoyed collecting together, and they made their own. So, you know, again, they just loved it and they passed it on to me. So thus, it's very near and dear to my heart to be able to do the show with you.
Oh, thank
you. All the wonderful artisans who create these pieces. Okay, the chip necklaces in this 16-inch, I think, is almost sold out. We started out with 250, okay. Okay, there's less than 100 now if you're gonna get what I believe is the most contemporary one we've had at the show.
Yeah, it is.
This is the first time they've never offered anything like it. This is the easy summer one, it's breezy. You can throw it, look what it does. I mean, I like my shirts okay, but without like this, okay, whatever. Look what happens, I just toss this on. I'd love to see this on a white t-shirt. It could be that simple, or if you want to wear it a little dressier, you can. All right, coming up, are we doing a preview, or are you going in? All right, come on. Okay, I gotta switch out stuff, but here is a sneak peek. Oh, you ain't seen nothing yet. You thought that hour was good? Wait till you see what we have.
Oh, this one.
And the jewelry's very durable.
It's very durable. This is live TV, so.
That's it. Yeah, so don't worry about it. If you drop it, it'll be okay. All right, guys, coming up.